Haha, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Good to see you, savages. What's up? What's up? Is the mic audio slightly loud or is this my imagination? Let me know in chat. The audio seems louder than normal because got a new what's it called? USB port in there. Better one. Upgraded. But I think the decibels might be a little high, bro. So I'm seeing this thing saying max decibel type shit. Let me know, chat. What's up? How you guys doing? Boom, it's a beautiful day. It's a late night stream. What's up, Hernanov? Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? Audio's great. Perfect. Thank you, man. Amir, thank you for the love. What's up, guys? Good to see everybody. Nice little late night stream. Sorry it's so late. I've been really off kilter with my late night streams. Hernanov, happy birthday, bro. I will be back to a more normal content flow next week when the fights are going down. But what happens when there's no fights, bro, is just my scheduling. This gets all over the place. You just finished the last video. Let's go, Lethal Sugar. I've been bringing absolutely fantastic HD quality videos now. I know, bro. I've been streaming so late, useless. I'm going to get back on a good time next week. But this week, expect late streams. It's all good. Hernanov, bro, you're a few minutes away from turning 26, bro. You're going to be pretty close, bro. You're going to be, you what? 26, bro. You more than that, 5 years away from 30 type shit. You got to just be a savage now, Hernanov. You're a 26-year-old animal, 26-year-old savage. All things are good. Happy 26th. PFL spending all their budget on France's absurd contracts where the Bellator guys are getting screwed. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. It's really sad, though, because there's some awesome Bellator fighters. I have been against PFL holding off these Bellator guys to only 8 events a year since it got announced. Seeing that they only had 5 events, like I can't even stand it. I really hope, and I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm going to tell you this as the channel keeps growing. We're getting to a major point, bro. We're coming up on 50,000 subscribers. And in the next few years, we're going to be definitely at 100K. I hope that as I pass 100,000, I would like to see the emergence of a new promotion that has enough appeal for me to start covering it and maybe having like a slight fan impact. Like if we go back 7 years Bellator and that's what's happening in today's Bellator, I'm doing predictions for those cards, at least the main cards. I'm making content about it. I'm tuning into the fights. I'm doing live streams for it. I hope that that happens over the next 4 years. I hope that there's a fight league that's compelling outside of the UFC. I definitely think that as long as I have been a fan, there's always been a really cool number 2 fight promotion. Like if you look back, 2010, 2011, right? You had UFC and you had Strikeforce. Strikeforce became a pretty popular league. It started blowing up and they emerged quick. You look at before then, right? You had the UFC, you had Pride. I know Elite XC had some cool one-off events, but they weren't like a long-time player. And then there was like Donald Trump's promotion, Affliction, that came into fruition for just a little bit. Didn't really work out, but still was a cool concept, right? As Strikeforce left and, the UFC absolved them, then there came the Bellator era when Bellator was doing those fun fights. When Bellator was setting up Hoist Gracie versus Ken Shamrock. Say what you want about those fights not being high level. Those were really cool moments in combat sport. Watching Kimbo Slice in the main event versus Ken Shamrock. Even though they may have been somewhat gimmicky fights, I think that is what caught my interest of these other promotions. And as they built up their prospects, I was more compelled to watch. I really think that fun fights still sell. I think a promotion needs to do proper matchups, though. I think the PFL tournament series that they run every year is simply just not something that's going to deliver, a potential audience that is going to be vast like a Strikeforce had. I just don't see it moving the needle like that. I don't think it's going to be ONE FC, Lethal Sugar. Can I tell you why I don't think it's going to be ONE FC? It's because the ONE FC has issues with scheduling. They're very focused on more than MMA. I'm talking about an MMA league. When you have a league that's focused on MMA, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, There's a lot of factors, bro. I want an MMA league on the come up. I want an MMA league that's compelling. I will tell you guys, and you're going to say I'm crazy, bro. If you told me I have the power to lead PFL in the right direction, bro, a few years' time, you can turn that into Strikeforce 2.0. You can give it a run for the UFC's money. I'll tell you major changes to make. The walkouts are cringy. The setup is uncomfortable and awkward. The camera angles are meh. The broadcast team is out of touch. Just to be straight, they're just not the right guys for the job. And the graphics, they look corny, bro. They look corny. They're not clean. They're not quality. They're corny. They look sporty, like I'm watching like a college game. Big visions, facts, bro. Big visions. They have the talent, but they do not have the intellect behind the scenes. Yesterday's Moneyline was lit. Let's go, Useless. Yeah, I had a lot of fun on yesterday's Moneyline. That was a special show. Because Hernandez didn't show up, I was like, I saw PFL released a video with Jake, bro. That's even a waste. That's a waste. What did it get? 1,000 views? What did it get? 1,000 views? Seriously, I don't know what it got. I don't think it did much. It barely moved. Let's see. PFL. I'm going to their website right now, or their YouTube page, I should say. The championship weigh-ins are tomorrow at 10 a.m. No shit. All right, let's see. PFL. Jake Paul previews the PFL 2024 championship, bro. Jake Paul previewing it. You know how many views that shit got? Do you guys know how many views that shit got, bro? Sitting at 900 views. So they got 1,000 views. 1,000 views to have Jake Paul make predictions, a 2-minute video. Their thumbnails are freaking atrocious, bro. The thumbnails are awful, actually. Like the fact that I, from home, create my own thumbnails and I absolutely do better than PFL. Like the full fight thumbnail for Logan Storley and Shamil Musayev is the only one that's good. With Jake Paul, it's like you can barely see Jake Paul. They don't understand how to make quality content. Ryzen's solid, but it's never going to be big in the U.S. because of the time difference, dude. A U.S. primetime fight league. Occasional tournaments are cool, but you can't base your whole promotion on it. Exactly, Super Shotgun. That's really what I'm alluding to. You can't promote an organization purely on tournaments in a season format. I'm cool with a fight promotion doing Grand Prix like Bellator did or like Strikeforce did back in the day. When Strikeforce had the heavyweight Grand Prix, I don't know how many of you guys were fans at that point, but it seemed like a big fucking deal. It seemed like the winner of the Grand Prix could potentially be the best heavyweight on earth, right? And I always thought to myself at that time, could you imagine who wins that tournament, goes over then to the UFC and fights their champion? The winner of that tournament turned out to be who? Daniel Cormier. Went on to be a 2-division UFC champ. That tournament was a big deal. Josh Barnett in the co-main event. Josh Barnett had a second UFC run. Fabricio Verdun became champ. He was in that tournament. Alistair Overeem fought for the title. Bigfoot Silva fought for the title multiple times. That tournament, or either one time, but still, he fought Cain Velasquez twice. That freaking tournament that Strikeforce had some years ago was the most legendary combat sports tournament in my fan lifetime. I'm sure in 2006, before I started watching, Pride FC had some awesome shit. But I think that the Strikeforce Grand Prix was the most special tournament. And if there's an organization that could build fan interest first, why was I so interested in the Strikeforce Grand Prix? Fedor, okay, he was on the fucking lineup. You had Alistair Overeem, who looked like an absolute god, okay? Alistair Overeem at that point was the most scary heavyweight on earth. He, to me, looked like the best on the planet. Whether or not he was, hard to say. Juiced up Overeem, he's live to beat Cain Velasquez by knockout. Daniel Cormier, this unknown, comes in and wins the whole thing, but that was badass. Josh Barnett, UFC vet. Bigfoot Silva beat Fedor. There was a lot of savage moments in that tournament that I think will stick with me forever. I was a huge fan. Fabricio Verdun was like, come on, you see all these crazy ass names, bro. It's just, to me, I think that tournaments should be special. Tournaments should be special, bro. That's really what I'm saying. You really can. Exactly, bro. Some fighters are injury prone. So now we got to have these guys fighting 4 times a year. Maybe it's unlikely, especially 4 times in a short period of time. Strikeforce Heavyweight Grand Prix was the shit. We missed out on prime juiced up Overeem versus still undefeated Fedor. I know it was sad that we never saw that fight, but I'm sure Overeem would have whooped Fedor. Yeah, Karatanov, bro. He got destroyed by Josh Barnett, submitted in the first round. Iron Cope Chandler. He's the king of Cope. AJ out here trying to tear Chandler a new asshole and shit. It's not intentional. I'm not trying to tear Chandler a new asshole. I'm just maybe opening the eyes of some and showing that Michael Chandler's a flawed guy, to be honest with you. Chandler Moicano, what you think? I feel like they're not going to do it, bro. It's a little bit, I don't know. It just seems like a little bit too random for Chandler to get. But I would be down with it. Chandler and Moicano is a cool fight, but I just don't know if they're giving Money Moicano Michael Chandler yet. Chandler is still amongst that like BMF group where he could potentially get a shot against a Holloway. Dude, they definitely can run tournaments like that, SG. They're running damn seasons in PFL. They can run a Grand Prix. Doesn't need to be one night, though. You think there's a reason there isn't a lot of up-and-coming talent? These guys don't get paid enough. You need to aim for the top 10% of fighters to make decent money or even don't go backwards. Fair point. I mean, fighting is about the potential you can make, the like millions you could make, but it's like the lottery, you know? Hernanov, thank you for the W, bro. I think no promotion can match the prestige of the UFC. Though people don't want to fight for the PFL or one, they grow up wanting to fight in the UFC because they got the best guys or their period. I agree, Max. That's a very logical point. It's a good, like, well thought out point. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing one bit. But what I'll say, though, okay, what I'll say, I think that there's still fan interest in an organization like Strikeforce today. Yeah, they are a pure form way of finding a champ, but I think every season it's kind of pointless. You do it one time to declare the champs, then you let the belts run their course. Hey, what's up, Zohan? Was the punch on the back of Charles' head illegal? I've heard Mighty Mouse and him say it was because where the glove was landing, it should be illegal because he used his forearm on the way down. You're saying illegal or legal, bro? But yeah, I think they were back of the head strikes. I think Chandler is coping there. Nick Diaz versus Tony Ferguson will feed families. It'd be such a weird fight. At this rate, I don't think Nick Diaz is getting back in the cage, man. He just pulled out of the Luque fight for a second time. What's more unlikely to happen? Bo Nickel triangles Chimaev or McGregor fighting Chandler? Bo Nickel triangling Chimaev is less likely. I would be shocked. McGregor fighting Chandler, I would rather bet on that happening. Bellator's Grand Prix were mixed reviews. You know why? Because they oversaturated it. When Strikeforce had a Grand Prix, it was for the heavyweight belt, and it was the argument that they have the best heavyweight in the world, and it was super compelling, right? When Bellator or, you know, these other organizations are just running tournaments with a lot of already played out matches, right? Like, think about this. Bellator's tournament had fights that you wanted to see, but then you'll potentially see rematches here. Like, that's PFL's issue. Whereas like the tournament for Strikeforce at heavyweight, it was like you're going to find out who's truly the baddest heavyweight outside of the UFC. You got emotional for Charlie O2. Fuck Chandler. Exactly, bro. The thing is, Michael Chandler has lost to Oliveira twice, simply refuses to give him any praise, dude. No, it's not 1 million after tax. It's probably like 600K. Strikeforce was the only profitable American major MMA promotion aside from the UFC. Scott Coker didn't want to sell, but his partners overruled him. Every other North American promotion has lost money. You know what's crazy? If they wouldn't have sold Strikeforce, dude, it could have been co-lead. Like how Don Davis says, oh, we're going to be co-leader. Nah, Strikeforce was the only league that could have been co to the UFC. Only one. UFC is so established, it'd be pretty hard to make a big fight league in America. No, it's true. 10, 15 years ago, conversation was different, though. Strikeforce was way better than PFL. Strikeforce was way better than Bellator. Strikeforce, the best fight promotions of all time. Obviously, UFC #1, right? I would say Pride FC and Strikeforce, maybe 2 and 3, are tied for 2. I don't think PFL's got enough stars to run a tournament that fans will get invested in. Facts. And you got tons of rematches. The skill discrepancy between the top and the rest is mad too. It doesn't make sense. Do rankings, do a top 10, build up prospects. This is how you make a fight promotion great, I think. Love that new Chandler video, man. Gonna go watch the first one from 6 days ago. Mitchell Tannis, you will love it, bro. I actually did one even before the first one from like 2 weeks ago. If you like the recent Michael Chandler video, even though the fight already happened, you'll have fun watching the others as well. Yeah, Don Davis is not, he's not good. Pride was amazing. Facts. Pride was the fucking shit. UFC, Pride, Strikeforce, WEC. I think that's the lineup right there. Those fight promotions brought fan interest. Those fight promotions were special. They offered something different than the UFC. The thing is, Don Davis, who runs the damn PFL, or at least is the face of running it, he doesn't understand combat sport. He talks about they don't want to do what the UFC does. Listen, fighting works on having a champion defend the belt and building your roster. Good production, compelling storylines, entertaining fights. You do those 3, I promise you, you can succeed. The production sucks at PFL. The storytelling sucks. And honestly, the fights are mid because they're fighting all the time. There's good fights too. I'm not saying every fight sucks there, but you know what I'm saying? If you just put the best guys in PFL and you built your rosters up, and they need middleweight and bantamweight, you could do something special there. Faber took some L's in WEC. Facts. Hey, I got you, Mitchell Tannis. Nah, bro, no PFL for me, Muhammad. I'm chilling on it. I'm just enjoying my Thursday. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, technically today. Samsung TV had a UFC channel. I was watching Shogun Hendo 1 yesterday. That fight was freaking off the chain. I don't think Don really knows, cares, or likes MMA, is trying to make money. Exactly. For a fight promotion, you need passion, bro. You need somebody with fucking passion to make it happen. No, I wouldn't hire Chandler as a producer. He's getting rejected. He's fired. Reality is it's just hard to compete with the UFC. They're scrambling to put together a business model. It's not as hard as you think. It's hard to beat the UFC, but making money is 1000% possible for a promotion in the US that's not the UFC. I will tell you this. What's the #2 combat sports promotion? It's got to be Bare Knuckle now. That's the organization on the come up that's actually getting fan interest again. It's not MMA. It's a completely different sport, but people are interested. It gives the Strikeforce vibes, but I like MMA, though. I want to see the full fight. But Bare Knuckle is not trying to recreate the wheel. They're doing what works, and they're doing a great job. Yo, what's good, AJ? Just want to come by and say what's up to you and the good people. Hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving. Hey, thank you, JJ. Happy Thanksgiving. PFL, they're doing all right. It's hard for me to be into it. You think ONE FC better than PFL and Bellator? I think they have cool Muay Thai events for sure. Is it true the BKFC cut ties with McGregor? I didn't see that. I did not see that. If that's true, that's insane news. Where'd you hear that, bro? Whoa. I'm reading something that's saying yes. I don't know. Let's see. After I'm reading. Hold on. Upfront MMA said it. How many followers they got? I don't know if that's true. Let's see. I'm going to look on Twitter if we find anything. No, people are saying BKFC hasn't commented. I don't know. Them letting go of Conor, though, I know he's, I know that Conor is Conor. Okay, that's all I'll say. But I think the BKFC fan base really loves having him there. And I know he's, accused right now of some fucked up shit. But for their best interest, they might want to keep him around, man. I don't know. Bare Knuckle seems like they're making money. Dirty Boxing, the next one on the come up. That's funny as fuck. Nah, Eagle FC's been dead, dude. Yeah, PFL let it go. PFL just threw Bellator in the trash. Hey, what's up, Safety Vest? Yes, the lads are here. We're having a good time. Yeah, gray shirt. I just saw it, man. It seems like fake news. A reporter posted the BKFC have not commented on the McGregor situation. He owns some of BKFC, exactly. Yeah, K1. We know what PFL needs to do, but they're choosing not to do it. When has there ever been a successful promotion doing what PFL's done? It's never happened before. It'd be a first ever. And I feel like after several years of doing it, PFL's not gotten much bigger. I think they'd get bigger probably if they did normal tournaments, or excuse me, normal events. I think the BKFC doesn't, sell out Conor's contract, or I think he'll still be there. I don't think so. Proper 12 and Hitman lost Conor. Isn't that crazy? Game bred bare knuckle MMA could be huge if they got good talent. That's legit fighting right there. It's cool. But bare knuckle MMA, I don't know, man. What up and coming prospects like, yo, I want to be a dominant champ in bare knuckle MMA. Seems like a cool, one-off event, but I don't know. BKFC is different, right? BKFC attracts a lot of the fighters that have good hands but lacking grappling, or pro boxers crossing over, or just MMA fighters that like to throw down and has got some power, like Eddie Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez fighting Jeremy Stevens over there. That's a pretty crazy fight. Woodson versus Padilla, early lean. I'm going to go Woodson. I think he can win that fight. He's got the length advantage. He's good from the outside. His boxing's crisp and clean. Speculation, PFL doesn't have enough revenue and cash to put on more events and placatis to investors to put on the fights they want to see. I guess so. Good video earlier. Thank you, Frozen Like Elsa. You want me to do a PFL prediction? Bro, I'll give you my PFL picks right here, right now. I'll give you them right now. Let's go right now. I'm getting the PFL turning up, bro. Okay. Blind PFL picks. I will do blind PFL picks. You want them? I'll give you the blind PFL picks right now. I don't know if I'm on Van Gang yet. I'm going to do more research before I officially make a pick with that card, because I'm trying to come in like a savage for 310. All right. We're going Kizriev. I think he should win, even though Loughnan's a savage. I don't know. I got to go with the Russian, but low confidence for what the odds are. I think Ditcheva should beat Santos. I think Dovlitsan Yagshmaradov is live to beat Impa Kasunganai. Umalatov's got to be live with Musayev, but, it's OV versus EV, flip a coin. Godzi Rabanadov should pull through. And I think Denis Goltsov, if he can stop some takedowns, could knock out Oleg Popov. So there we go. Pinedo KO or under 2.5. Pinedo's fighting on the prelims against who? Jeremy Kennedy. Jeremy Kennedy's not that bad, to be honest with you. I know Pitbull fucked him up, but it's Patricio Pitbull, bro. He beat Pedro Carvalho and Aaron Pico. Granted, that was an injury with the Pico fight. For the odds, they're a little wide for my liking, dude. I don't think they should be that wide. What's up, Savage Khan? I think you can bet on PFL probably in most books. MMA Experts End of the Year Awards. I'll probably create something magical. You think Ditcher would get crushed in the UFC? He's looking good against the cans. Am I streaming PFL Friday? Maybe. Maybe, bro. I don't know if I feel like it. I'm not trying to be a schmuck by not streaming it. I just don't know if I want to be honest with you. Bro, you know what I'm glad is that you guys are really liking the reaction videos I've been doing. That's something that I talked about. How long, if you're an OG subscriber, how long have I been talking about doing news type videos? For probably 2 years. And finally, this past, month and a half, I started it. And I'm grateful, dude. And I figured out a thumbnail style that works for me, man. I'll be liking my thumbnails a lot lately. Reaction videos are tier 1. Let's go, X-Stacks. The reaction videos are going to start popping off big time. If I have enough people that wanted a McGregor one, I do it. But I won't lie to you. I really didn't want to go in depth with the McGregor stuff. I just feel like, I don't know. It's just a very, very interesting predicament to talk about. I've been hearing it at least 11 months. So awesome. Let's go, Jamie Ham. What took you so long, Vince G? I don't know what really took me so long. I don't know. I just didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I couldn't make my mind up. I'm like, I don't know. It'll come to me. But then something just clicked and I was like, man, these videos are fun. I just decided, I'm like, I want to make news videos. I'm like, all right, let's react to some of these clips. Not many good MMA channels out there besides Guru and AJ. Thank you, Hollow Heretic. I appreciate you. On the road to 42,000 subs. I'm glad you're doing the Chandler videos. I've been saying he's psycho for years. Yeah, Haji, you're on point, man. I'm glad that I finally caught on to it. And I'll be paying attention, bro. I think, note something right now. Michael Chandler videos are a series on this channel that will stick, bro. They have to. They have to. He says crazy shit. I have to react to it. I always tried to give Michael Chandler the benefit of the doubt, though. I did for years. But when I really sat down and listened to him on Helwani, it all clicked. And I'm like, oh, I get why people really, have backlash towards him. And if you don't watch the interviews, you wouldn't know. If you're not the type of guy that sits down and watches MMA interviews and you just watch the promos and the UFC pressers, you wouldn't realize Michael Chandler outside of his persona that he carries in, the actual UFC. I'll probably drop the full card predictions on Sunday, bro. I'll probably do the normal drop. I was going to do them early, but then I said, nah, I'm going to wait. I'm going to have you guys build anticipation, and then Sunday I'll drop it. The reason I didn't want to drop my predictions this week is because I knew I'd be doing videos throughout the week, like news and stuff. I just didn't want the predictions to kind of get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? The household must be terrifying behind closed doors. Low key. I was thinking that when he said today on his interview, he's going to train. He's talking about his son. He's going to train. It was like, oh, shit. He's going to train, bro. Sorry, man. How many low levels are there to cop of Michael Toddler? Is it infinite? Michael Toddler. I think he's got infinite cope. I always watch interviews that make sense. Exactly, Haji. You are honestly, as far as the fan base goes, probably more so in the minority, bro. And Haji, let me tell you something. If you have interviews that you watch and you think that it's worthwhile to make a video, always feel free to DM me or send me a comment here or something like that. Because, I'm open to making a lot of different type of reaction videos. It doesn't just have to be things that I think of. But if you see something that's worth watching, I'll check it out. I thought Impo won the Eblin fight too. No, there's no UFC this weekend, guys. In America, it's Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving is essentially, and Americans in the chat, let me know if you agree. Thanksgiving is the National Day of Gluttony. It's just everybody in America eats a fuck ton, right? Overeats a shitload. And that's just how it goes. That's how things go. That is what Thanksgiving is all about. Pat Berry interview, I would love to do it, bro. If Pat Berry does an interview, I'll bring the fire. Hey, thank you, Haji. Next week is 310. Yes. We overeat and hate on Chandler. Exactly. I'm hoping that my video gets a nice Thanksgiving push because I know you savages will be enjoying Thanksgiving. So hopefully, you know, people will see it and say, man, let me watch AJ. The UFC should re-sign Phil DeFreeze. They need someone new that compete at heavyweight. You think he's top 15, though? Look at this savage. Zachary De Silva. You are the first dono of the day. Guys, big W in chat for Zachary De Silva for the 279. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the bets and picks every week. Ripsky. I will do a Ripsky for sure. What like number do we need? We're currently at 34. 50 likes for the Ripsky. I think that's fair, bro. But, you know, I'll dedicate it to you, Zachary De Silva. And I appreciate you, bro. Back on the prediction schedule Sunday with the usual flow of the, fight week content. And, of course, I'll be doing videos throughout the week, too. So keep your eyes on the channel. Keep your eyes on the channel. I'm hoping that we get some Ian Gary videos, man. I'm hoping that Ian Gary says some crazy shit that we can make a video on. I'm very interested to see an Ian Gary video this coming week. I think that's the main name. If you look at UFC 310, the one guy that I really have my sights set on is really Ian Gary. I don't really think anybody else on the card is going to have like video-worthy interviews or anything like that. But Ian Gary fighting, I'll watch. If Bryce Mitchell says something crazy, maybe, or Cyril Gane, but I lean Ian Gary. And then Shavkat doesn't speak English. So if I react to any of his stuff, it's all translation. Hey, let's go, Jamie Ham. That was fun, right? It was sparking that J up. Nah, King's World. He's going to get it, bro. He's going to get the Ripsky. I just need to get the likes, man. Listen, it's Thanksgiving, bro. I have 50 likes and we're doing it. Is Shamil on roids? I don't know, maybe. Did they do the weigh-ins yet? No, they didn't. If they did the weigh-ins, I'd tell you. When they do the weigh-ins, I'll tell you. I'm going Umalatov because I like the OV over EV. Us Irish always say real shit. Ian will entertain. You think he beat Shavkat, though? Do I like Ian Gary as a person? Indifferent. I'm going to listen to him this week. Rivzan Qna fighting Curtis Blades per my sources. I know it sounds crazy, but it's happening. No way. Bro, that's a huge fight for Qna. He's one guy that could actually do something in the UFC at heavyweight. We need Qna to get a couple W's, man. The heavyweight division is thin as it's been in a while. Outside of the top 5, it's just fucking mid. Shavkat doesn't struggle with shorter opponents, and Gary was terrified of MVP on the feet. Well, just to be fair to Ian Gary, MVP's style is completely different than Shavkat Rakhmonov's. And like you also have to know, Shavkat, pressure-based fighter, Ian Gary is taller than him. So, I think Gary could land some strikes in the feet, but eventually gets taken down. What does that mean? OV over EV? It's just the last 2 letters of the last name. I think OV is just a more dominant thing. Is Denver a big UFC city? I mean, they did a big event there. I don't know as far as the city goes, if they're like hardcore UFC fans left and right, but I would say at least average. Check his recent post. Kunev's recent post. How'd you find the opponent, bro? Umalatov trained in Florida, so I see why, AJ. I think Umalatov's solid, man. He's a Florida guy too now. I know he's at ATT. You think Gary's going to get submitted? I'm feeling the exact same thing, Zachary De Silva. I'm thinking Shavkat by submission. If Gary wins, that proves being a cuck is a solid base in MMA. The Russian savages, Avery. The Russians are savages. The Russians are built different. Russian fighters are crazy. Going on Instagram real quick because I want to see Bro, I haven't been on my IG in a minute. Dude, I don't even have IG on my phone right now. Bum, 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 bum. Rivzan Kuniev. All right, let's see. Okay. I mean, he said he's got something big 5 hours ago. Okay. Physio fight Gamrot on Saudi. Damn, you think so? That's the Gamrot rematch. I guess it makes sense because the injury. I do think he could beat Shavkat generally, but I think it's one of those 5 out of 10 times Ian wins. And I don't worry if he takes the L, he'll dig his own grave with stupid post pressers because fan base will flame him. He's going to get flamed before the fight, too. They'll call Ian his wife a cuck. He'll get rattled again and pull a Chandler in the presser if he loses. That's funny. I like Shavkat late rounds, Fernando. You said that beautifully. I completely agree. Yeah, MVP did have his peak in Bellator. I agree. Guys, we're 8 likes away from 50. Can we run it up to 50 for Zachary De Silva? You guys, he dropped 279 in chat, bro. You guys should give him 50 likes so he can get his rip, man. You're playing Silent Hill 2. I never played it. I didn't see Chimaev wrestle up Armin, but bro, Aspinall news? Nothing. I don't think anything real. Let me see. Let me go to Tommy Boy's IG. I didn't see anything. His announcement is he's doing 2 nights at Worsley Park. He's doing an interview or something. I knew it was a bullshit announcement, bro. I knew it. Oh, it's 2 meet and greets. All right. I'll come back if it happens and take my credit again. If not, I'll stay quiet. Listen, Left Lane, it's not a bad strategy. I ain't hating on you for it. Yeah, Fiziev been out for a minute, bro. I'm looking forward to him coming back too. How funny is that, bro? It's just a meet and greet. What a schmuck. What a schmuck, bro. Tom Aspinall had us sold. Bro, this is going to be huge. I got something big coming. No, actually, it's just a meet and greet. First time able to catch a show this week. How you like this card? Bro, UFC 310 is going to be gnarly. I actually really like it. I'm doing my pick Sunday, the official pick show. Keeping it to the usual schedule. Is Guru going to go meet him, though? I don't know if Guru shows up and there's a vlog with Tom Aspinall, that'd be a legendary video. That would be a must-watch, dude, for all the MMA community. Connor Bradley, I have no thoughts on him, bro. Tell me about him. Where's he fight? Clay the Carpenter going to turn back the clock and pull off the upset. Bro, he's getting subbed. I think breaking your leg mid-fight is one of the worst injuries. Completely agree, King's World. That's a terrifying injury. Paddy Pimblett's next fight is not announced, but I'll assume that it's Q2 or 1 of 2025. The next 6 months at least. Chandler is the king of grabbing headlines. He does a great job. Michael Chandler does a great job of staying relevant. I mean, over the past 3 weeks, he's gotten a full video from me. He's gotten 3 of them. So Michael Chandler is definitely pretty popular. Shavkat has been knocked down once in his career. I feel like even on the feet, he can crack Gary, and on the ground, he'll be more difficult to defend with longer limbs than Gary. I think he can get him down. Yeah, on the feet, I could see him walking through Gary's shots. Like, look at how many punches Ian Gary hit freaking Neil Magny with, and he couldn't put him away. I think that Ian Gary is going to struggle with Shavkat's pressure. Chandler redeemed himself in his last IG post. He said the ref should have stepped in. When did he post this? What? Michael Chandler redeeming himself? No way. I don't believe it. He just did an interview with Ariel Helwani today, bro. All right. He's in Nashville. Nah, bro. He did his interview. What's Thanksgiving dinner look like, AJ? The turkey, the pumpkin pie, the ice cream, the cookies, the mashed potato, the sweet potato, the cranberry. That's a lot. Now, I think the Spain getting cut was a good thing, King's World. He's going to do way better if he goes and fights in karate combat. Chandler has to fight the winner from Paddy Money. Bro, it's honestly dream-worthy matchmaking. Either one of those guys is a huge fight for Michael Chandler. I don't know why the UFC doesn't just book Paddy versus Money Moicano. Fuck the rankings, bro. Those are two guys with star power, and then you can match the winner up with Chandler. It's a great idea. Why must the UFC not make obvious banger matchups? I feel like matchmakers are Dululu, like announced DDP Chimaev, Moicano Paddy, Aspinall Jones. Well, I think the Aspinall Jones thing is a negotiation issue. Moicano Paddy, I don't know what they're waiting for. And then DDP Chimaev. I'll say this. I saw Sean Strickland did a video yesterday with somebody, some channel. And he said that he's going into camp in March. So it seems like he might be fighting against Duplessis in like May or something like that. Very weird. Very weird. His knee's been really bothering him. He got like some cortisone shots or something like that. You dislike Pantoja for absolutely no reason, but he has a very punchable face. Really? I don't get that vibe from Pantoja. Pantoja or Asakura? I need to watch more Asakura grappling, but on the feet, bro, I think you could touch up Pantoja. Pumpkin pie is appreciable as you get older. Hated when I was younger. For me, I like it with the graham cracker crust, though. Not like the store-bought ones too much. I don't think Urseg has a punchable face either. Colby went off on Jones, calling him a coward for hitting his wife and ducking Tom. Jones didn't like his opinion at all. Bro, Colby Covington, where did he go off on him? Was this recent or was this a while ago? Biden going to be at 310. If he would have showed up to a UFC event, bro, odds are he could have won the election. Like if Kamala Harris is going, I'll tell you something. There's a lot of UFC fans. Anybody in politics goes to UFC events, bro, more likely to get elected. Think I'm joking around. You think I'm kidding? Us MMA fans like our sport respected. If Joe Biden was a big UFC fan, I promise you he'd get the centrist vote from the UFC fucking fans that are in the middle. Not every UFC fan is a fucking hard right Republican, dude. Pantoja just durable and gets it done. I really wish Asakura pulls it off. New champ, new blood. It'd be dope. A video on it. Someone was interviewing Colby and wanted his opinion on Jones Tom. Where is it, man? You ever do stuffing muffins? You put the stuff in a muffin tray and bake it? That sounds great, SG. No, I never had it. Biden's a PFL fan. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him at a PFL event. AJ times Kamala is the one thing could have her function all right in the office. There's only a few men that could save that woman. That's funny as fuck, Jamie M. Kamala at KSW. That's funny as fuck. Miles Johns versus Felipe Lima going to be a banger. It's a pretty dope fight. I like it a lot, man. Miles Johns is good. It's crazy, though. Miles Johns, he was supposed to fight against he's supposed to fight against Cody Garbrandt. Now he gets prospect Felipe Lima, who looks like a killer. I think that Movzar beats Sterling. That's a great fight, though. Miles Johns and Lima is amazing. It's just the truth be told, for Miles Johns, he's kind of getting fucked. Like, you can't tell me with a straight face he's not getting fucked a little bit. Right? Like, you're scheduled to fight Cody Garbrandt, who's popular and a former champ. And it's like, oh, actually, now you're fighting Felipe Lima, who's a really good prospect. That's getting fucked. He's getting absolutely fucked. It is what it is. That's fighting, bro. If Miles Johns is that good, he should win the fight, right? And he's not a huge needle mover, to be fair. Guys, we're at 49 likes. Can we break past 50? I need to see 50 likes up in here, man. For the late night stream. It's 1:38 a.m. We need the likes moving. We need the like button moving, man. Bump, 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 bum. Thank you guys for over 50 likes, bro. Now, Zachary Da Silva. He's got the half Brazilian, half white name, which I like it, though. It's cool. I'm doing a rip just for you, bro. Zachary Da Silva, dedicated rip. Let me tell you something. Bro. Zachary Da Silva, you're a fucking animal, bro. You're a savage. You're a savage beyond savages. In a room of savages, you're the most savage. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? That's the truth, okay? You're an animal, son. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Hey, dark side of your hole. Thanks for being here, man. No brewskis, nah. Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov doesn't feel right. Why doesn't it feel right? It's kind of a cool matchup, both strikers. You hate Sterling, he sucks. I actually think Aljo's pretty good. I think Movzar can outstrike Aljo, though. I'm not even worried about the wrestling. I think Shavkat's a different animal, too. Built different. Hey, I got you, Zachary Da Silva. Zohan's ripping the bong. What an animal Zohan is, bro. You don't mess with the fucking Zohan. You think Jan the GOAT? I would have loved to seen a trilogy between the two. Yeah, Aljo's decent for sure, bro. You can't tell me Aljo isn't decent after he was a champion at bantamweight. And even if you're questioning him at featherweight, he absolutely wrecked Calvin Kattar. He destroyed him easily with grappling. Easy win. Favorite fighter of all time? Can I say all-time favorite? John Jones. Right now, it's Hamzat, though. And I'm really liking Carlos Prates, too. I want to see who's my favorite fighter on UFC 310. All right. Pantoja, Asakura. I like Asakura, but he's not a favorite yet from me. Gary versus Rachmanov. Neither are a favorite of mine. Gane versus Volkov. Maybe Gane. Mitchell versus Gracie. No. Landwehr Choi. I like Choi, but he's not a favorite. And I like Landwehr too. I met Nate Landwehr. He's actually a really chill guy. Anthony Smith versus Dominic Reyes. Neither of those guys are favorite. Luke Garimbo, no. Mozart Alja, no. Ryan Battle's one of my favorite up-and-comers. Joshua Van and Durden, I like both. Weidman, OG, but washed. I like Chase Hooper. He's funny, bro. Like, he's just some skinny dude that can, lock up subs, and his striking's coming along. But I'd say my favorite fighter on UFC 310, I like Volkov, but Cyril Gane's my favorite. Like, as far as just fan-sided, I like Cyril Gane a lot. I would say he's my favorite fighter on the card. Doo Ho Choi and Nate Landwehr, both guys that I'm a fan of. Brian Battle, fan of him. Joshua Van, fan of him. I like Chase Hooper. I'm a fan of his. Cody Durden. And then I like Kaya Sakura as a prospect a lot. I like Kaya Sakura as a prospect a ton, but I can't call him a favorite until he fights in the UFC. Your favorite, probably Chase Hooper. Like, Chase Hooper, I'm a fan of, bro. He's a cool guy. I'm an Iron Cope fan. Check the recent video. Let's go, Hernanov. Michael Chandler's a legend. The king of Cope. The king of Cope, bro. Nate the Train meat story. Yeah, I'll tell you. So I was at a BKFC event years ago. And after the event, I was talking with Sean Wheelock, the commentator. And just like, I don't know. I was like wondering how it all works, like with commentary and whatnot. This is before the YouTube had really gotten to like a big point. I was at like 2 or 3K subs. And after the fact, Nate Landwehr is walking up to him saying hi, and he's with his girlfriend. And then I'm next to Nate Landwehr, and after they finish talking, like I walk out, and he's walking next to him. Like, yo, Nate Landwehr, what's up, bro? He's like, hey, man, nice to meet you. And then he gave me his Instagram. He's like, yeah, bro, text me on Instagram. We'll do an interview. And then never hit him up. What a douche. I never hit him up. I never reached out, bro. So that's the Nate the Train meat story. True, back tattoo Volkov is built a little differently. You're right. Your top 3 favorite fighters: Charlie O, Royval, Brian Battle. It's a savage list. Same as Good Tom Singe. Bro, I know. Gon sold really hard against Jones, but I was always a Gon fan. You think Kai Asakura takes the belt in his debut, making history? It's going to be a fire card. If that happens, I feel like it's really good for the flyweight division. Dan Henderson's elbow drop is my favorite fighter. You're talking about what he did to Bisping? You're talking about when he elbowed Hector Lombard. Which fight? Favorite fight on the card? I'd probably say my favorite fight on UFC 310. Most excited for. You want to know what fight I'm probably most excited for on UFC 310? Anthony Smith, Dominic Reyes. I like that fight a lot, bro. I love that matchmaking. I think it's the perfect fight for both of them. Cola, that's coming out next week, Wednesday, bro. Crom versus Bryce is such a weird fight, but that'll be cool. Who's winning that, Nate or Choi? I'm still undecided, bro. I've been going back and forth. I'm like, Duho Choi got the faster hands, but Landwehr got the better chin. Duho Choi is always in entertaining fights, but let's be honest, in a lot of the wars against some tough savages, he gets put down, whereas Landwehr comes back. He's got a good chin, man. It's a great fight. The reason I'm kind of leaning Choi, though, is how clean Onama was touching up Nate Landwehr. It's hard to say that Duho Choi doesn't have a chance to touch him up, too. But Bill Algeo is definitely nowhere near Nate Landwehr level of savage. Clay versus Diego Sanchez, favorite fight. That was a dope-ass fight back in the day. You think Choi all day bodied Algeo? But Nate Landwehr is tough, man. His comeback ability is really good. I was thinking the same thing. We going with Smith again. Also take the first L, Ian or Shavkat. I think Shavkat wins. And, bro, I'm not going with Anthony Smith to win the fight, though. I got to lean towards Reyes. I think he's going to be too quick. He just knocked out Dustin Jacoby, bro. Jacoby's a former pro kickboxer. Diego Sanchez, Mike Malott, favorite fighters of all time. I would say, damn, bro, what random-ass fighters. Reyes is going to be winning the fight and we'll get KO'd. I just feel it. Damn, Hernanov. With Anthony Smith, though, Smith's been looking so slow. Smith's been looking turtle speed, man. The kid who bit Lima got cut. I don't know where he's fighting now, but he got cut. I feel like Battle's going to be a part of the lock parlay. We'll see. Find out next week. PFL predictions. Bro, I gave blind PFL picks at the beginning of the stream. No, bro. It's fucking 1:47 a.m., dude. I'm not doing fucking PFL, man. If you want to watch entertaining videos, you want to watch something, even though it's not picks, bro, it's a good video about PFL yesterday. And then today I did the Chandler video. There's good content up right now. And it's maybe not predictions, but it is what it is. I'll have the picks next week with the UFC. But blind PFL picks. Let's see. Blind PFL picks. I don't know how the odds. Goltsov, Rabanadov, Umalatov, Shermadadov, Dicheva, and Kizriev. There we go. Blind calls. Purely blind picks. It was a good video, AJ. Thanks, Vince G. Battle and Reyes parlay. I'm not put. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not putting Reyes in the lock parlay. I can't. Fook PFL and Anthony Smith. Watch the tape for the first time. He's the best on paper. He is the best on paper. Reyes, you don't know if he has a drive or not. True, but does Anthony Smith have the drive? Like, look at Anthony Smith recently. Petrino and Jacoby, are they actually fighting? I thought that fight got canceled. Am I delusional? When's that fight? Is that in Tampa, Petrino and Smith? Or Petrino and Jacoby? Yeah, it's in Tampa. That's a good fight. Bro, there's a lot of savages coming to Tampa. That's going to be an awesome card, man. I got friends of mine who are going. I'm like, y'all go enjoy. I'm going to stream right here. But there's a lot of good fights. That's one of the most dope cards possible. How am I not going? Bro, I have to stream. This is what I do. I love to stream. Past 100K, I can go once a year or like, you know, at least when they come to my area. But nah. Bro, if I'm at the event, the issue is this. At the event before 100K, I got to wear my hat, dude. I would rather be able to go to the event without the hat. So when I pass 100K, I'll do the hair reveal, and then I'll be able to go to the events. See what I'm saying? Because going to the event with the hat, I'm like, fuck, man, it's going to be hot. Yeah, Smith's always on a title run in his mind. Dude, you should go if you're in the hour and a half, 2 hour vicinity and you're not streaming the card. Like, bro, if you're a fan of the UFC, go to an event when you can. Like, I stream every event. It's a little different than most people. I'm not going with the hat. Nah. What's your opinion on Garimbo versus Vicente? I think Garimbo and Vicente would be a cool fight. It's all about if Vicente defends takedowns or not. If he can't, Garimbo's going to lay on him for 3 rounds. I don't know. Garimbo, you think he's a safe pick? He's still 33. Striking's not great. I wonder, though, if I go to a UFC event, if people will recognize me there. That would be my ultimate test, bro. If I go to a UFC event, will I get recognized walking around? That'd be funny as fuck. Yo, bro, AJ, is that you? I'm like, how you doing, man? That'd be pretty cool. Bro, if I go, I got to roll deep, though, man. I got to roll deep, man. I can't just pull up alone, bro. Fucking might get attacked by somebody that fucking had bad picks or something like that. How are tickets where you at? The tickets in Tampa were a few $100. A couple of my buddies got them. Why is Garimbo so slept on? Garimbo is so slept on simply because I think he lacks striking and he's kind of clunky. You can't bring a gun into the fucking arena, you sicko. Holy shit. I'm not saying I'm a celeb, but like I do have 41,000 subs. I'm sure somebody would know who I am at the event. I just can't run into Michael Chandler, bro. I'm getting fucking dropped. If Michael Chandler pulls up on me, I'd say, you know what, bro? Let's fucking go. Give me the T Ferg fucking chance, dude. I could get a press pass. That'd be pretty cool. I'd go down swinging, bro. I'd give it hell, bro. But Chandler, listen, I'll always say this. He hits fucking hard and he can wrestle, bro. He's probably got me beat for sure. But hey, you pull off. Listen, that would be the biggest upset in street fighting history. AJ catches him with the right hand. Hey, you're that AJ guy? Yeah, I feel like that's probably the reaction I get from somebody that's just casually seen the channel. Holland versus Ritter at 311. I don't know if that is a must-see fight, but it's booked. It's a random-ass fight. They showing up to fly. They hit a flying knee on AJ. Facts. Yeah, Vince G. No, I'm not offended. Of course Chandler would murk me. He's in the UFC, bro. I'm just shadowboxing. I got the fucking James Toney chance, dude. That's all. James Toney versus Couture, and it didn't go well for him. You'd go viral if you hit the Hail Mary knockout. That is facts, bro. To be honest, I'd probably end up getting a call to the UFC. Someone call me AJ Finch. That'd be pretty funny. I want Mike Finch to go to the UFC 311 event in LA. He definitely's got to go. Chandler loves to hate. It gives him more reasons to chat on a podcast and so on. Yes, Freak. Listen, Michael Chandler has probably been loving the attention that these clips are getting him, even though it's not positive publicity per se. It's still publicity. He's still in the mix. Who's on my fucking tongue? Michael Chandler. He won't accept it. Who are we going to want to see lose? Michael Chandler. Let's see if he fucking admits finally that, he loses. We're tuned into all his interviews. Somebody commented on my recent video. This is funny. This guy's hair is weird. Very strange look. Did he just time travel here from another time period or something? Oh my God, bro. Some of you guys are fucking legendary in the comments with shit like that. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, exactly, bro. There is no bad publicity. I don't think the UFC is cutting Conor. No. I can't see it. I can see it in the headlines. AJ clotheslines Chandler in shock debut. Social media influencer breaks history, making first pro fight in UFC. That'd be the craziest thing of all time. Max Griffin versus Michael prediction. I'm torn. If Chiesa ties up with him and Griffin can't keep him off, he's fucked. But if Griffin can throw some strikes, he's a way better boxer than Chiesa. Unsure. AJ versus the Schmo prediction. Listen, bro. I think the Schmo's a nice guy, but I'd take him on if I got to. Chandler wins via receding hairline. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, dude. Hey, Jamie Trent, I hope you have a good Thanksgiving too. Right back at you, to you and the whole family. Thanks. Guys, we're at 65 likes. We got to run it to 70. You got to get Finchman a Christmas t-shirt that says I love Wang. That would be fucking legendary. That's a great idea. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me look it up. Yeah, I can get it from Walmart. I Heart Wang. That's funny, dude. That'd be great. I got you, AJ. Say less. Just like the stream. Thanks, halftime. Thank you guys for over 70 likes. I don't have the confident picks out yet, bro. I like to sleep on those a bit. I don't bet on Brave. Bro, I'm jealous of you. I want some midnight ice cream too now. Reason I'm not having it is because Thanksgiving tomorrow, I am going to binge eat for sure. I'm going to eat like a freak. I guess technically this is a Thanksgiving stream. Listen, we're giving thanks. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful stream. It's a beautiful life. You know, my John Jones been betrayed by Dana White press conference reaction video, bro. That shit popped off. I was talking to Max Holloway through his kick chat like 7-8 days ago. It's actually super cool and wholesome. He's new on it, so his chat don't be moving fast and he'll literally talk back if you say something. Listen, Jamie Ham, I tried to get him to watch my shadow box. He said no. He didn't want to watch. He told me no. He told me to go fuck myself, essentially. He didn't say go fuck myself, but he did. I don't use milk for pre-workout. If you mean milk for protein, then I use the 2%. For pre-workout, I just be putting water, man. Max was units down. AJ fair. He was doing a lot of betting that day. Max just wants to eat ramen and stream after the KO. You can't blame him. Max has his own YouTube channel. Does he post on YouTube still? Can't wait for the next Moneyline. Having the subscribers on Moneyline was fun as hell. I was so nervous when I came on. You did a great job, Zohan. It's normal to be nervous, though. You guys probably not used to be on camera. There's a lot of people watching Moneyline, so it's like, fuck. Nah, dude, it was dope. I really appreciate everybody who tuned in. We're going to do that more often. Every off week, we should do that, or at least every other off week. I don't think Jones and Conor fight in the same card, bro. Both of them do not want to share the pay-per-view. Max Holloway's a cool guy who was teaching Ortega how to fight during the fight. That was funny as fuck. That was badass mode, bro. Max Holloway is nasty at 155. I think he could still fight for a belt. I got to go. Shout out to AJ, the #1 channel I watched for 2 months straight now on my way to becoming an OG. Let's go halftime. Yeah, you're in the chat all the time, bro. Have a good Thanksgiving, dude. Finch, he did amateur MMA. He says it was more like pros, though, because they didn't wear shin guards and stuff in the amateurs that he did, which is valid. I said to him he should try to be the first fighter in history to fight in UFC at 50 years old, and that Dana would allow it as long as he can physically do it. And then him and his boy broke down laughing. That's funny, man. He said it's possible. Maybe like a retirement and then a comeback at 50. No, I don't think Max beats Islam either, bro. I think realistically how the fight plays out with him and Islam is he would get taken down. But I think Max could do well with Oliveira. I think he could do well with Poirier in a rematch. Obviously, already beat Gaethje. I think that he's an interesting fight with with Michael Chandler. I think there's great fights. If he maybe would get a Conor fight, if Conor came back, did one, and then won. There's a lot of like huge fight potential for Max Holloway heading into 2025, dude. Like the Chandler fight is cool. An Oliveira fight is better. Poirier trilogy is possible. Oh, he makes prediction videos every pay-per-view? I didn't know that. How are his picks? Pretty good. Why did he go for Topuria after beating Gaethje? Should have went for Makhachev, even though he probably lose, but it would have been better in my opinion. Yeah, Max, I see what you're saying, because then he could still try to drop down at 45 and make another run. I think that he saw Topuria as a beatable guy. I mean, he was doing fairly well in the fight. You don't think Max can beat Poirier? He just can't take the power. Last fight was very telling. True, but at 55, I would assume his chin's better, no? Reminder, AJ gets a pay bump from YouTube when he hits 42K. Let's get him there. Let's go, D. Pat Brosart. Yeah, you're the one that told me about that, dude. I didn't even realize that. What if that's not true? I never looked it up. I just took it as absolute fact. Boom, 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 boom. Where'd you find it, bro? Is there something I can read? I just want to read more about it. Yeah, guys, like it up, bro. It's a late stream. I'm a little sleepy. I won't lie to you. It's 2 a.m. Ah, okay, D-Pat. Thank you for letting me know. AJ, hell yeah, late night stream. Big W, the quality upgrade vids look crazy good. Thanks, JC. I was really fucking happy about the upgrade. What am I streaming at 2 a.m.? Just because I wanted to do a Thanksgiving stream. That's why. Lester, you all right, dude? Hey, Weez, have a good Thanksgiving, brother. Or I guess you're not celebrating, but I hope you eat good tomorrow, even if you're, from a different country. You know what I'm saying? I want to know if you have over 40K subs, where are all of these people of fight days? I mean, if you look, my pay-per-views, bro, I'd be getting like 90,000 views. It was 94K views on the damn UFC 309 live stream. That's crazy, D-Pat. Damn. The UFC pay upgrade. That'll be dope. Poirier trilogy would be incredible. May convince Dustin not to retire if he feels that spark again. Maybe not. Finna roll a blunt and get some sleep. Hey, Troll Star, happy Thanksgiving, brother. You were not expecting to stream tonight. Shout out AJ for consistently. Hey, thanks, Zohan. No, I'm not taking any days off. I might take like Thanksgiving Day off, but I'm live Thanksgiving right now. So technically, I'm live on Thanksgiving. Technically, this is a Thanksgiving stream. Guys, we're at 73 likes currently. I want 75 up in here. Make sure you guys hit the like. Make sure you guys run the likes up, man, for the 2 a.m. stream. They call me AJ, the 2 a.m. Savage. I think Yagshmaradov can beat Kasunganai too, man. I'm picking him as well. He's a good fighter. I've been watching young Smaradov for a while when he was over in Bellator, when Bellator was like not shit. Tons of hate on AJ for missing a few picks. He always says, don't blindly tell. That's on you. Not all fights are black and white. That one dude who would not shut up about AJ picking Richie and being wrong. I know, dude. There's guys who just run with it. But it is what it is, man. I don't take it personally. It's been a long time coming. Like, you've been fucking seeing me drop picks for years, man. I do what I do, and it is what it is. I just tell everybody what I'm thinking, bro. I watch tape. I watch every fight. I tune into the UFC every week. I do videos and streams every day. Of course, I'm going to talk my picks confidently. And, you know, the track record's been good, though. It's like people lose sight of, like, consistently good weeks when it's, like, one rough one. But it's like when you've been watching the UFC long enough and you've been doing picks long enough, you know there's going to be rough weeks, bro. Bum, 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 bum. Troll, dude. Jamie Ham's rolling at 7 a.m. You don't care. Thank you guys for over 75 likes. I know, bro. D-Pat, I was on fire, man. We're getting back to it. We're getting back to it. I've been doing good lately. I'm less worried about like trying to get a streak going rather than just focusing on every card and doing my best, and then the streaks will come. That's my mature mentality. I'm a mature streamer now. Dustin spamming that calf kick, then calling Chandler dirty. Well, the calf kick's a legal technique, though. This card, I feel like we're going to hit a massive DJ. I'm going to try, bro. I'm excited for it. Hey, let's go, Hernanov. Yeah, like the stream for the boy at 2 a.m. I can't sleep, bro. I'll do another rip when we pass. When we pass to 83 likes. At 83, I feel like 83 is a respectable number of likes to hit at the hour 15-minute mark. And we're what? 5 away? Yeah, we hit 83. Watching film does make a difference, but I will say sometimes I do pre-film pick, and then I watch film and I change one, and then I get it wrong. I'm like, you fucked. I love how you knew to add the time zone, AJ. That was stoic of you. Yeah, I got you, dude. The time zone is everything. Stick to the hot sauce, Dustin. He's done pretty well with that hot sauce. He's making some money, man. He's not making that McGregor money, but he's also not in that McGregor trouble. I wouldn't want to be Conor McGregor right now with all the shit going on with him. Not a good look at all. Like, Conor's falling apart before our eyes, low-key. Sad to see, though. Like, at one point, Conor was the fucking man. Everybody loved Conor. Like, there was obviously always haters, but like, yo, like Conor had everybody tuning in. The UFC with Conor McGregor was fucking awesome. And it's fine that he's not here anymore in the UFC. The product goes on without him, and there's compelling fights. There's great fights. But I will always say this. I do miss the aura of a McGregor walkout in a McGregor fight. I hate seeing him fall apart. I mean, if you listen to him early on, he would say things like partying is weakness and shit, right? All he does now is have a good time. And I get it. He's made more money than anybody would know what to do with. So you're going to fuck around and maybe do some dumb shit with a lot of money like that. But the young Conor, to see where he's at today, I promise you, he'd be disappointed in himself. He's like, damn, I made all the money, but I still fell apart. I think you can have a good time without doing illegal shit. I think Conor could definitely have a good time without doing illegal shit. I agree with you. Rethinking picks after weigh-ins. No one else does that. For sure, your best move. Hey, thanks, D-Pat. I enjoy that a lot, too. Hey, have a good day at school. He's my guy. Dustin's a G, but how the fuck has he lost 3 title fights via choke? That submission defense against the best guys in the world just hasn't tightened up. Conor has been doing goofy shit for years since a Khabib fight, but he didn't, you know what, her. And I'm not just saying that because I speak with him here and there. He's a good family man. I hope that he didn't do it, bro. I'm not saying he definitely did it. You get what I mean? But we have to be reasonable here and say that there is potential evidence on the forefront that he did and potential evidence that he didn't. So we're in a 50-50. And he wants to appeal it. Let's see what happens. He's very lucky his girl forgave him, bro. Because either way, he cheated on her. AJ, big dog. Thank you for the MMA picks. Happy Thanksgiving from Seattle. Omar Gonzalez. Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Shout out to you over in Seattle. You're a Seattle savage, man. Yeah, it was kind of bullshit when Conor punched that old dude. That was fucked. Conor predicted he would go mad at the end of it all. Even if he lost his mind, he just cared that his family could have whatever they want. Damn, Zohan, he said that early on. Well, I hope that he gets his mind back for a little while, because I'd like to see one more Conor fight. One more. One more Conor fight. Conor versus Chandler. That's a cool fight. I'm interested in it. At welterweight. A fun one-off fight. Chandler's the perfect brawler for him. Like a good sit in the pocket, flawed brawler, but definitely has power. Definitely in shape. And the comparisons to Arturo Gatti and Michael Chandler are so fucking accurate. I think Conor should fight Michael Chandler. I think it's an awesome fight. Nah, D-Pat, I know that you're not some Telegram guy, whatever. That's funny as fuck. I hope it happens, bro. Fingers crossed. He quoted Vincent Van Gogh. I got to look that up. Damn, Zohan, I'll find that video. Conor McGregor quoted Vincent Van Gogh years ago. How old is that interview now? Probably like 10 years ago. MMA experts, you're very underrated. I've never really been recommended your content. I'm happy it finally happened. Hey, let's go, Aaron. Where'd you find my content from, bro? How'd you find me and when'd you find me? Tell me what's up, Aaron. I want to hear. Deepat sounds like a Punjabi scammer. It does sound like a Punjabi name, Deepat. But nah, bro. I don't know. The way you type seemed like you were American. It's the vibe that I got from the way that you typed. Guys, we're at 83 likes. Look at that. Did I say I'm going to do another Ripskis when we pass 83 likes? Fuck. Keep running the likes up, man. I really don't want to do it. Feel zooted beyond belief right now. Holy shit. Too much so. Too much CBD lying. Yo, did you guys notice on Moneyline, Finch did not get the CBD lion joke? Who in chat noticed that? It went right over his head. I'm like, that's fucking funny, bro. Money and fame absolutely corrupts. Conor's the perfect example. That's Conor, bro. It's his destiny. That was so funny, Nick, right? I'm like, wow, it's going over Finch's head. He was like somebody in the chat. I'm like, chat knew, bro. I connected with chat at the moment. I'm like, that's so funny. That's funny as fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm glad you guys found that funny. He fully believed. He's like, bro, it's CBD. What are you doing with that? I'm like, what, it's CBD? Yo, we're ripping the CBD lion. And then EMG said the same thing. I was like, EMG's a dog, bro. That was awesome. That was so fun, dude. For a while, I thought you were literally smoking CBD, and it pissed every stoner off. I know. I know. Conor was being fed those talking points. You think I'm going to have to go rewatch that interview? Dude, I hope Shavkat smashes Bilal, but I got to see how he looks with Gary. If he runs Gary over, then I'll definitely believe it. Finch is like a concerned dad, bro. That's funny as hell. CBD Ripskis forever, bro. Guys, you know what? We're at 85 likes. I think we could run it to 100. I think this is a 100 like night. Guys, I want triple digit likes. Let's make it happen. Let's say it's Thanksgiving. I've been posting every day. I've been doing a lot of content. I've heard of you since I've always watched you make content, but I got your channel recommended from the Chandler video. Keep up the good work. Hey, Aaron, I appreciate you, bro. The Chandler video. Wow. Yeah, I do a whole Michael Chandler saga right now. This is episode 3 that I released today. And I plan on keeping it going. So any Michael Chandler nonsense, tune in. I'm glad to hear it, Aaron, my guy. The reason I was probably like underrated is because for a while I was not doing news much. I was just doing the streams and the picks. But now I'm doing the reactions and stuff like that. So it's expanding the audience a bit. That shit was hilarious. Let's go, Maxwell. I lost my shit, bro. When he said I beat Charles Oliveira 9 times out of 10, I just couldn't contain it. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about, Michael Chandler? You don't beat Charles Oliveira 9 times out of 10. You're crazy. You lost to him twice. I'm not going to lie. You don't really need to do a hair reveal so you can go to the UFC without the hat. It's pretty obvious you have long curly hair unless you're clown hair bald in the middle, not much of a reveal. You know what, D-Pat? That's what makes it fun, though, because some people believe I got the clown hair. Chandler should be watching my videos. AJ, you're the GOAT. Thanks for being such an amazing creator. Your content's worth so much more. Stay humble, my guy. Hey, Shell, she loves Brian. Shell loves Brian. She loves Brian. I appreciate you. Of course, yo. I'm always me. Underdog lock this week? Maybe. I'll see. Maybe. I think Guru's the Perez Hilton of the MMA world. It's funny. Imagine AJ with the old man clown hair bald spot in the middle. That'd be fucking legendary. We'll see. Underdog lock this week. That's caught my eye, dude. Troy is a good underdog. I don't know. I'll see. AJ's bald. I'm bald. Turn on off. Fully bald. What if Charlie O came out the woodwork talking mad shit, airing out Chandler? Bro, I would definitely do a video on that. I would definitely do a video on that shit. Are you kidding me? Charlie O fires back at Michael Chandler. Dude, I don't care if it's in Portuguese. I'll get the translation. Is it just me or if the UFC women's division's interest dropped to 0? M. Rivers, low key, the women's divisions are in like a low point. But flyweight's still good. You're now walking the walk. Let's go, yes, freak. Yes, I am. What UFC autograph item would you want most? I mean, getting like a John Jones autograph card would be cool. Yeah, Chandler to Oliveira after a second. I'll see you at the top. He still says it. Take the hat off. I'll do it at 100K. Marcus McGee used to beat the shit out of people in Detroit. Shit is crazy now. He used to fuck people up in Detroit like street fighting and shit. I'm not surprised. If you did shave it to clown hair, you would go viral as shit. The hair reveal, wore some Dahmer glass. That'd be funny as hell. Loft name could be an underdog for PFL. Umalatov is another good one too. Loftane is really scrappy, Aaron. I'm thinking about the fight. This is hard to pick against these Russians, man. Yeah, McGee seems like a gangster. I'm a fan of Chandler, bro. He goes good. I think Oliveira is that good. I agree Oliveira is that good, but my issue with Chandler is not his performance. My issue with Chandler is not his performance, bro. My issue with Chandler is the post-fight bullshit. The fact that he's making loads of excuses, the facts that he's disregarding Oliveira, I hate it. Will Chandler ever win again? I'll say he gets another UFC win. Yes. It's crazy that Marcus Meade is a 35-year-old prospect, but he's really good. Favorite Mexican food? I like tacos, man. Chandler's dirty. I completely agree. Hey, Desmond, my guy, you are a hard-working AJ. Thanks for the content. Anytime, Desmond. Every day. Hey, we're 10 likes away from 100. My goal was to do a 90-minute stream. We're 10 likes away from 100. Can we get 10 likes in the next 5-ish minutes? Might be a little longer, but about 5-ish. Smash that like button, man. Let's get the 100 likes ran up tonight. The Thanksgiving 100 likes is a must. Garimbo and Battle Lock parlay. It's a live parlay. Vicente Luque, he's definitely on the come down, but his striking is still nasty, though. Let's go, MMA Flexpert. Exactly. 100 for my boy AJ the Savage. Let's go, dog. We're at 93. Chandler, it is what it is. I wish you would say it is what it is, but instead, he gaslights, bro. He gaslights the fans. He gaslights the commentary. Michael Chandler, he's low-key manipulative, dog. Chandler dislike cancel out my like. That's funny as fuck. Michael Chandler came in and hit the dislike. It's all good. I hope Chandler watches my video and he can listen and see if he maybe resonates with what I'm saying. I don't think I'm saying anything out of line. Legalize fish hooks and back of the head shots. We have a new lightweight champ. Facts. With those rules enacted, Michael Chandler wins the belt easy, bro. Makhachev, give it up already. Am I too late? Nah, I still got a few minutes left. Yeah, Chandler, I think he's trying to control the narrative, or he's intentionally doing this to garner clicks and trying to be like that delusional guy, and he's playing heel. Like maybe he's going full heel. Maybe he's trying to just, play the character. I don't know. I would say the most exciting upcoming fight this year, I would say I'm very interested in like the Duho Choi versus Nate Landwehr fight, of course. Shavkat Gary's cool. I like Smith Reyes a lot. I like Pantoja versus Ascura for sure. Buckley Covington is cool. Brian Battle versus Brown is cool. Like to close out the year, I think you're talking about, right? And then there's one more fight on that Covington card in Tampa that I liked a lot. Oh, Davey Grant and Ramon Tavares is sick. That wasn't the fight I was looking for, though. I'll probably say Miles Johns versus Felipe, and then also Jacoby and Petrino is a dope fight. Hey, thank you guys for 96 likes, yo. He didn't have facial hair back then. This was maybe 2010. I used to be cool with his brother. I remember he had a distinct look from the rest of the neighborhood. That's really interesting, Autopilot. And look at him now. He's in the UFC. He may have high-functioning autism. Damn, Michael Chandler autistic, question mark? I think Kron Gracie probably loses a decision. I feel like he probably gets outstruck. Maybe he's on his back a bit, but can't lock up a sub. Working super late night doing electrical work in hospitals all over Cali, and your late night content is keeping me going. Keep up the great work, AJ. Hey, my guy, Jacob Bass. Thank you, bro. Yes, I'm boycotting PFL at the moment. The Lions about to cement themselves the best team in the NFL tomorrow. Good luck to your Lions, Max. Let's go. You think Jamal Hill's going to whoop Yuri? Okay. Would you fight 5 minutes against Amanda Nunes for $2 million or 1 minute against Ngannou for 20? My God, fucking 5. I'll take the fucking 2 million with Nunes. I'd rather not die. I would not want to fight Francis Ngannou, bro. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Getting hit by Ngannou would be horrible. Nunes, it might hurt, but I'll live. It will hurt, but I live. I live. Yo, and if you're watching this stream and enjoying, I have a video that I posted earlier. We talked about it a bit in chat. I would say probably like at least 50% of you guys probably know what's up. Michael Chandler, he won't stop embarrassing himself. He did an interview earlier, I guess now yesterday, with Ariel Helwani, where he discussed that he will beat Charles Oliveira 9 times out of 10. He coped with the loss a ton. He said some absolutely egregious and crazy things. And I just think he's become a true disgrace, man. I think it's a well worth watch if you're looking for MMA content. Maybe you're getting ready for bed. Maybe you're tired and you want to watch some MMA YouTube. Well, I got a nice video for you that's 35 minutes long. And I think it's a well worth 35 minutes. All right. So let's type it in. new Michael. Oh, what the fuck? I clicked the wrong button. Boom, 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 boom. All right. The new Michael Chandler Cope video is out now. Cringe Lord Chandler himself. Make sure you guys smash the likes. I'm going to answer a couple questions to leave. What happened with the PFL? Currently, it's getting flack from me, at least, for, you know, ruining these Bellator fighters' careers. I mean, if you're interested in that, it's a very analytical type video. The PFL is ruining Bellator fighters' careers. A little more of a serious tone versus like the Chandler one's fun, but both are fun, to be honest. That's it right there. Hernanov, I will shadow box next stream, bro. I'm a little exhausted at 2:24 a.m. But yes, next stream I'll shadow box. I promise. I promise. I promise. Yes, I did martial arts before. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. I appreciate each and every one of you. Go check out the latest videos. I think you'll enjoy the Michael Chandler Cope video a lot. If you're into, you know, my reaction content, I feel like it's for you. And shit, if you want to hear why I'm, you know, boycotting PFL, I guess check out the video that I just put in the live chat. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm signing off. See you guys. I guess it's Thanksgiving, so I'm probably just going to chill tomorrow and take it off, but you see me Friday then. Much love, guys. We'll be in touch. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless each and every one of you savages. And I'll see you in the next one. Good night. Bye.